everyone. Thank you again for joining us. We have some exciting news for the city of Richmond, for Virginia, for the United States. We are so pleased to announce that on Friday, we will begin our journey from Richmond to Angola as we travel as a team of ambassadors, leaving here Richmond, beginning in Hampton, to understand our history as it is connected to the Tucker family. The Tucker family we met about a year ago as we began to prepare for states. And it was a young man named vincent-Tucker who decided to help us with suiting our basketball team for the game. It was in those conversations that we began to talk about their family and how exciting it was that they were going back to Angola every year because they had traced their heritage. And out of the goodness and kindness of Justin Fairfax, our former lieutenant governor, he said, I want to send them over. And so about 3 or 4 months ago, we made the announcement that we were taking both teams, girls and boys teams, to Africa to experience our rich heritage. And now the time has come, and we are leaving on Friday. So we wanted to bring everyone together, one, so that the city knows that we're going as ambassadors of Richmond, Virginia, and also, two, to ask for your continued prayers and support as we travel and make this journey. We'll be gone for about 8 days, and we're excited for the journey. So with us today, we have our teams. We have a member of the Tucker family. I just want Vincent to come up and say a few words. And we have some representatives from Angola who's also going to speak a few words today.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with all of you. And we're in this together.
Yes.
Okay, we're in this together. We're excited. We've gone to Angola several times to visit. The first time we met the president of Angola. He invited us, actually. And so it's a privilege and honor to have young scholars with us to experience a part of history that we've only heard portions of. But to go there and see what happened there prior to 1619 and how they lived. And it's a very rich country, the second diamond producer on the continent, I believe. And they have many minerals and the agriculture is just outstanding. So we're excited. We're looking forward to a wonderful time, wonderful journey, learning together. Thank you. I would like to introduce Neil Breslin, who is the Executive Director of AmCham, American Chamber of Commerce in Angola, where we're also honorary board members of. Come on, Neil.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the official introduction. Yeah, I'm the American Chamber of Commerce, but at the same time, I'm here because I knew that you guys are coming over first time. I was 18 once, and I've traveled Africa, and I know that must be anxious, must be excited. I've been living in Angola for 20 years, so I want you guys to know if you have any questions, anything you need to ask, I'm here for you. And I want to make sure that your trip is the best it can be. Again, I've been there 20 years. I speak Portuguese. I've received the Tucker family now 3 times before, 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
So I've received them 3 times and treated them as best as I could, and it's an honor to be part of this.
Greet us in Portuguese.
No, it's not.
Obrigado.
Obrigado, bom dia. So if you want to say good morning, bom dia, good afternoon, boa tarde, you need to know how to say thank you. Obrigado. Or if you're a female, it should be obrigada. And what else? De nada is you're welcome.
And then we also now want to have the person who has really adopted us and really has been with us for the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah. And our former lieutenant governor, again, who so graciously offered to sponsor this trip. Just want him to offer some words as well.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a joy and a privilege to be here with these amazing young scholars on the eve of, I think, a life-changing journey that they're going to go on, that we're going to get to go on with them. I did want to start first by thanking this amazing John Marshall High School community. You have such amazing leaders. She never takes recognition herself, but I'm going to take a moment to do that. Monica Murray is the best principal I've ever known. You all have an extraordinary athletic director, Danielle Smith. I don't know how she does what she does, but she is amazing. So give her a round of applause. She's and then a person who's become really a dear brother to me. He is, of course, accomplished on the court. He's the #1 high school basketball coach in America on the boys' side, but also one of the greatest leaders that I've known. And he has jumped on this opportunity to send these young people to Angola. And it's been there every step of the way. So Ty White, let's give him a round of applause. And one thing I was very excited about was that we're not only taking these extraordinary boy basketball players, but the extraordinary women's basketball team. And their coach, Coach Burton, I wanted to recognize him. He is a phenomenal coach, a great person. And again, most importantly, the students. Can we clap it up for them? Because they are really extraordinary. And again, it's not just on the court, it's off the court. They're scholars, they are wonderful people, and this is going to change your lives, and you deserve it, because you all have done so many great things. And I just hope that you take this experience and change a whole bunch of other people's lives, because that's really your leaders in that way, and that's what we're so excited about. So thank you all for being here, and I want to end my remarks by also thanking the extraordinary Tucker family. This is an historic family. But they have done so much for so many people. Vincent, Verando, Carolita, Wanda, Felicia, there's so many to name, but they've just been extraordinary. So we're going to start our journey in Hampton with the Tucker family, and we're going to continue it to Luanda with them. And it's going to be something that is really 404 years in the making. And I'm so excited to get to be a part of it. So thank you all. God bless you, and let's have a safe and wonderful journey. Thank you very much.
And then the last person that I want to thank publicly is a young man who really stepped in the fourth quarter to help us out and help sponsor some of our trip, and that is Anthony Harris. He is a native of Richmond. He is an NFL player, and he really, when we gave him a call and said, hey, we needed you, he stepped right in without hesitation to help us support some of this trip. So we want to give him, in his absence, a round of applause. Definitely thank him as well. With that being said, we thank you all for being with us today. Richmond, stay with us, pray with us, and we're excited to come back and let you know about this wonderful experience. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you very much.